Hi everybody, Blue Jackets fall 2-1 to the Colorado Avalanche. 10-game point streak is over. The second 10-game point streak or more of the season. Allison Lucan's with me here. This is a formidable team that they played tonight.
Formidable.
Yes, thank you. Blue Jackets take a lead 1-0 well into the third period. The Avalanche score twice in the span of about 3.5. There were a lot of posts. There were a lot of close calls by the Avs. The way things are going for this team right now, the way Merzlikins is piling shutouts together, maybe you think it's going to go on forever, but I don't think it's a surprise that the Avs broke through given the chances they had the first part of this game.
Yeah, I'm actually not surprised for the first part because, and I showed this to you on the screen, the Avs were getting a lot of shots off, but they were all literally above the face-off dots in the zone. So the Blue Jackets were winning the quality battle. I was more concerned the Blue Jackets weren't finishing. And then the Avs just really, they pushed in the third, and they have such talent, talent.
And there's that stretch early in the third where the Blue Jackets make a huge push. Probably their biggest offensive push of the night. They have 3 or 4 really good looks on Grubauer in front. One of them is Riley Nash from about 6 feet. The goalie is no longer his concern, and he hits the post. That's kind of where the game was lost to me. It's still 1-0 at that point, and the Avs are a team that can go bang bang. Kadri scores. He was pissed off. He takes his frustration out by scoring a goal, and Nathan MacKinnon with a bomb from 15:26 to take the lead 2-1. Allison, Elvis Merzlikins wanted that 2-1 goal back. Defiantly said, "That's on me. That goal is on me." It's on him. He's in net. But that's a hell of a shot by a hell of a player, MacKinnon.
Absolutely, and I don't disagree, but I think I want a goaltender who wants to prevent every goal. I loved his response.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
I loved his response.
Yeah, nothing against him. He wants that back. I don't know how realistic that is, but it's great that he wants it back.
Totally. Look at you at the end was fantastic.
Yeah, he's like, are you doubting me? He's been known to touch his caress his posts, if you will, after they do him favors.
Before 11.
Yes, I know. This is NC-17. He owed them a lot tonight.
He did.
Because I think there were 4, maybe 5 in there. So Elvis carried his shutout streak. It's the 3rd longest in franchise history. He now owns 2 of the top 4.
It's insane.
It is. It's crazy what this kid has done in 23 starts. We got to talk about Seth Jones. Seth Jones leaves the game late in the first period with an apparent leg injury, I think we can say. Knee, maybe ankle. Was hobbled quite a bit. I asked Seth 3 questions about the injury. I think he said 5 words in response. Doesn't want to talk about it. That's fine. So he wasn't shedding much light on it. It looked like he moved better as the game went on to me. But of course, he comes back and scores the power play goal midway through the second. Just Seth Jones' performance tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gutsy performance. However, I don't like the reaction we saw from him after the goal. Obvious discomfort.
Yes, after he scored.
You have to believe that this was a calculated risk that the player and the team were willing to take. I think it's great that they have tomorrow off. And you just have to hope that he is truly fully well.
And you wonder what that knee might do with 24 hours rest. To the negative, where it swells up and it becomes stiff, whatever, or to the positive where he's fine and good to go. That, of course, would be the good news. Interesting how he stayed in the tunnel for a while, tried to walk it off, finally went back to the room. When he did come out to start the second period, a doctor remained in the tunnel. I mean, this is an important player. Just to keep an eye on how things were going. He finished the game. And again, I thought in the third period he looked better than he did in the second. He was moving around with, I think, what was the word you used? Not defensive, but
he wasn't
apprehensive?
Timid. I don't
reluctant? Apprehensive, somewhere
around there.
One of those
words. We're writers. We need
a thesaurus anyway. But I didn't sense any of whatever that was, apprehension, or I didn't sense any of that in the third period. Tentative. I didn't sense that in the third. Did you see him moving more fluidly?
No, I agree, and I think again, we're not elite athletes. I didn't know if we were aware of this, but I could identify with that. Saying I got tested. Okay, we're gonna be okay for this.
We must say the Blue Jackets played Tampa on Monday. First time these two teams have met since the first round playoff series. These guys are quiet tomorrow, so there really won't be much build-up in the media to the game, at least from the players' perspective. Your thoughts on what that game might look like?
I mean, I think that there are two levels to this game. On one level, it is just a game. This is a team that needs points.
Yes.
This game in and of itself doesn't matter more than the fact that they just need 2 points.
Correct.
However, I think that this is a statement game. I think Tampa certainly has this date circled.
For sure.
Particularly because it's here.
Yes.
And I think that there could be an undercurrent to it. And we saw a really talented offensive team come in tonight. Yeah. Tampa's another one.
And they may be playing as well as anybody in the league right now over the last month or so. So that you knew they were going to get together. They have gotten it together. Yeah. We should say farewell, of course, before we sign off to the great Karen Davis. Many of you may not know Karen Davis's name. You certainly know her work. You certainly know the impact she's had on the organization. She's been in the public relations department with the Blue Jackets since the organization started. One of the few first-time or day one employees, they call them around here. She will be sadly and sorely missed. So best wishes to you, Karen Davis. You may or may not be watching this, but people deserve to know your name. Thanks for all the help through the years. Allison.
Karen's like a good defenseman. When she's doing her job, you don't notice that she's there.
Yes.
But you notice when she's not, and she is a special person. She does her... Nick Foligno said to me, I asked him about, he said, you never want to say no to Karen Davis. She has a gift to make things happen just with a velvet touch, a special person, a dedicated person. She will be missed.
And the players held the room closed, not for a meeting, but to bring Karen Davis. Where is she? Get her down here. So Karen Davis hops the elevator, runs down to the dressing room. They presented her with gifts. And I think every player hugged her as they passed out of the dressing room. So, Karen Davis, goodbye. Thanks for everything. And we will talk to you on Monday after the Blue Jackets Lightning. Thanks for watching.